Get Your Rack Back is a local non-for-profit organization, and we provide services to cancer patients in upstate New York. So what we provide is gas, grocery, restaurant gift cards, as well as physician and hospital copay assistance. In 2008, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I decided to journal about my everyday antics in my journey through my cancer treatment. And it was a way for me to cope, and I kind of made fun of it, and I laughed a lot. That was my way of kind of dealing with it. And one of my friends suggested that I put it all into a book because she felt that it would probably help a lot of patients who were going through the same thing that I went through. So I wrote my breast cancer memoir, How Connie Got Her Rack Back. And we started having a Get Your Rack Back event just to thank my family and friends for supporting me. And we turned it into a fundraiser. And that kind of got me thinking, if we can do that one time, we can keep doing it over and over and over. So every year we've built on that, and initially we gave money to other organizations that provide services to cancer patients in the capital region. And in 2015, I decided, you know what, it's time for us to start our own organization so we know the patients that we're helping. We help patients who have all different types of cancers, men and women, and we provide these services through different oncology offices and hospitals. Get Your Rack Back receives referrals for patients from their doctor's office, whether it be their oncologist or their nurse navigator. They send us an intake form with what the patient needs. So we find out if they need groceries, if they need gas gift cards to get to and from treatment, if they need to have copay assistance. We provide that to them once we find out what their needs are. So every patient receives different services from us. There isn't one specific thing that everyone gets. It's based on what the needs of the patient are.
When I refer patients to Get Your Rack Back, Connie asks very pointed questions. She wants to know about the patient. She wants to know what their likes are, what their needs are. And in that, she will personalize their basket. And then they open it up, and there's a card, a very personal card from Connie, talking to them straight about how they're gonna do in their journey and that she understands what they're going through, and some very generous gift cards. They feel very loved.
It made me feel like somebody was actually thinking about the little details of life that normally, get overlooked when you get diagnosed with an illness and you have to go to treatment. The life goes on for the other people surrounding you. So it made me feel like somebody was thinking about me in that time, that I needed something, and they were helping to fill in the cracks.
At Get Your Rack Back, we are really grateful for our provider partners, and they are the ones that are bringing us the patients to help, and they're seeing firsthand what we're doing for their patients.
It's just such a sense of relief. I can't explain the look on a patient's face or a family member's face, or just that tone in their voice. It's just such a burden has been lifted.
It literally uplifts every part of you to know that you'll be able to still provide and do everything that you were able to do before with a little help from someone else. Just the blessing that someone else just bestows upon you to be able to get what you need for your family.
Get Your Rack Back provided me with a beautiful gift basket with a gift card to a grocery store and some assistance with my co-pays. But what impressed me the most was the handwritten note that I got from Connie.
It's like she was right over my shoulder in my treatment room with me. She knew exactly what I was going through. That just touched my heart because I was able to provide for my family when I felt like I couldn't. And I was still able to keep them going, and that keeps me going.
Get Your Rack Back is continuously fundraising so that we are able to provide services to our patients. We have our annual gala in June. We host several different fundraisers throughout the year, including a comedy show. And we also have a Christmas stocking drive so that we can provide Christmas stockings to the children of local cancer patients and also to a children's wing of a local hospital. It is incredibly important to us to have the support of our community, whether it be corporate sponsorship or private donors. All of those funds that we raise, we want to make sure we are providing services to all the patients that we possibly can help. And our mission is to impact the lives of one patient, one family at a time in our community.
I don't think there's a person in this world that hasn't been touched in some form or another by a family that's had cancer. I think any time you can help a family through such a traumatic experience is a positive thing, and it's what we can do to help each other. The reason why Belmonte Builders and the team that we have support Get Your Rack Back is because the money that is contributed and made by the group stays within the local community that we participate in.
Anytime you purchase any of our Get Your Rack Back merchandise, whether it be our purses, our bracelets, our totes, or t-shirts, all those funds that we raise help us to provide services to cancer patients. And we have so many people that have just dug in and worked so hard to help us provide these services to our patients, and it's incredibly important that we keep this support going so we can help more and more patients in the future.